Hello Flutie friends, for today's mini lesson Monday we are going to talk about what I affectionately refer to as the summer slump. I know, we're all feeling it right now. We're getting towards the end of summer, we're going into August, it's hot, it's sticky, school's about to be starting if it hasn't started already. It's terrible. We all feel that. You are not alone here. And many of us are struggling to get the motivation or the time to practice our instrument. And I'm gonna take a second and give you permission to feel that way. If you need somebody to tell you that that's okay, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. Next, I wanna tell you that sometimes the pauses are just as important as the music, right? We talk about rests versus notes, and we talk about how important it is to count those rests, right? Because music is not as meaningful without the silence. And sometimes we have to take advantage of those silences in our own music and our own practice. And I'll tell you how you can do that. One, just take a break, right? I tell my students all the time, if you're going on vacation, please don't take your flute. Because if you do play your flute, then you're missing out on valuable time with your friends and family, or experiencing the things that you're there to be experiencing. Two, if you don't play your flute, it's just gonna sit in your bag and make you feel guilty. And there's just no need for all that. So, one really beautiful way to still feel like you're doing something without having to play your flute every day would be to do some listening. Find some inspiration, right? If you're out on vacation somewhere beautiful, pop in your AirPods and go for a walk, listen to some beautiful flute pieces, and enjoy the view, right? If you're on a plane and you're traveling somewhere, take the opportunity to do some listening. That is totally fine. You're gonna find some inspiration there, and you're not gonna feel guilty, right? And you're not gonna miss out on anything. And that's important, right? Not only is it important to experience life outside of the practice room, it's also important to let your brain settle on the things that you've been working on, right? I have students that have worked hard all year. They have just been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and they're doing incredible work. But sometimes we hit these plateaus where we're not really getting any better, and what our brain needs is a break so that we can soak up what we've learned and internalize it. So taking a break is a positive thing. It's not a negative thing. Now, obviously, if you go 6 weeks without playing your flute, that's a conversation that we need to have, and we need to figure out why that is, right? But taking a week off or even 2 weeks off in a year is not going to hurt you in the long run. And in my opinion, it's going to help you. So as you're going through this summer slump and you're like, I just cannot find the motivation to practice, maybe lean into it a little bit. Take a week off. Say, you know what? I'm going to intentionally not practice. I'm going to take the nap before the nap takes me, right? I'm going to intentionally spend some time outside of the practice room. I'm going to intentionally spend time with my friends and family. I'm going to intentionally do things that are not flute related so that I can give my brain a break and get back at it in a week or two. If you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up or heart, and be sure to give me a follow for more mini lesson Mondays and mindfulness tips like this one.